I have 56 minutes on my phone. You see what I'm saying here? Hence why what? Hence why me and Vijay are going to be so shocked. When I mean shocked, I mean shocked. Like, it's one thing for me to find out that they're millionaires. It's one thing for me to find out that they're millionaires. It's another thing for me to find out that they're billionaires, man. They're worth close to, I don't know, 500 billion plus. They own everything in the world and they have hundreds of billions in the bank. It's shocking, obviously. So everything in my life will dawn on me. I'm like, oh my god! So like this whole time you're that rich and you had me live in a shitty. You had me live in a shitty apartment. You won't let me be a part of your lavish life, obviously, because you hate me so much. Just like VJ stepfamily, they hate VJ so much they don't want VJ being a part of their billionaire lavish life, and they don't want VJ being successful in Hollywood, obviously, because they hate me and VJ so much. We don't want either VJ being billionaires. We want them to be sabotaged and poorer than all of us because they hate us so much. Because the gatekeepers not only envy our beauty and relationship, they also envy our wealth. They envy our wealth, hence why they lock the doors on both of us because they don't want us being successful like they are, obviously. Because God gave me the keys and I wrote the best financial song I've ever written, I now have financial control. I am able to make billions for me and my wife, obviously. I just have to pay a price for it. I have to suffer death, and I have to have sex with all these dirty ass women who I'm not interested in having sex with, obviously. And once I leave that room, I am guaranteed going to break down in tears. I'm going to cry my eyes out. Like a mental, BJ knows what I'm talking. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown, obviously, because I now know the kind of people who I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with the fucking gatekeepers. Imagine one innocent man, because imagine one innocent man like me, a young 29-year-old man like me. You know what I'm saying? So even though the gatekeepers know I'm innocent, and I'm a young 29-year-old man, because they know I'm a son of God, they know I'm more powerful than them. Hence why their true nature is gonna come out. One innocent 29-year-old man fighting all these powerful people in the world, man. All the people who run Hollywood under the gatekeepers. I'm fighting all those people. The sport leagues, the academic world, the author world. I'm fighting all those people, man. Hence why you're looking at something very, very scary for innocent Ivan O'Mara. Because I have the keys, I am more powerful than all of them. And I'm God, I'm more powerful than all of them, obviously. If Ivan has the keys, he's more powerful than all of us. Because Ivan has the keys. Everyone around the world's connected to my mind, man. I have the keys. I'm fucking powerful. My mind is like a Wi-Fi. A fucking Wi-Fi, obviously. You see what I'm saying here? My mind is like a Wi-Fi. That's how powerful, that's how scary it's going to be for innocent Ivan O'Mara. You're looking at something fucking scary for Ivan O'Mara, man. And Vijay will cry every tears knowing what her husband has to go through. Vijay will cry knowing that I'm going to have sex with all these women. Vijay's going to go crazy. At the same time, Vijay knows I have to suffer death to save her, obviously. Right? But even though Vijay knows I have to suffer death to save her, VJ knows, oh my god, like, all I Ivan has to do is resurrect himself, and I'm fresh, and what? I get to see Ivan and me and him get to be together. We have to be king and queen, yes. As I am VJ's last hope. Without me, VJ is fucked. If I don't pay this fee, if I didn't write this book or pay this fee, VJ would be in Hollywood, sabotage, seeing hell forever, and she'd be a trashy points on Hollywood. I'm VJ's last hope, man. I am her last hope. So because God gave me the keys, He made it easy for me. Even though the subconscious is going to lock all the doors completely, all you have to do is just write your book. When I mean lock all the doors completely, I mean I can't even get my book proofread or proofread or what, proofread or format because the doors are completely locked. I have to do everything myself, obviously, right? Because I have a basic knowledge of grammar, I'm able to what? I'm able to edit. I can edit my book, obviously. And because God gave me a gift, I'm able to write my own book. And so I can now make billions for me and my wife, obviously. And God made it easy for me, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this, VJ. I'm not going to say everything will be perfect on page 3. I'll try my best to just keep your business accountable. But if shit goes down behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Please keep in mind that the world turned me into a man whore. And all these Hollywood women are all cats. As they all want me so bad. And so they're all going to come after me, obviously. Just like all the men came after you, all the women are going to come after me. But I can easily fight them off, obviously. But the one thing that's going to haunt me is knowing that after I have sex with this woman, I'm going to suffer death, man. That's the one thing that's going to haunt me, man. That's why I'm going to have sleepless nights, man. Sleepless nights. Same time while I'm going to bed every night, VJ's crying every night because she sees hell. Because as long as VJ sees hell, she'll cry every night. VJ will be crying every night because of the mess with Ivan. As well as she sees hell. She also knows what I have to go through to save her, obviously. And she's looking at a fucking horror show for Ivan O'Mara, man. My worst nightmare ever come true, man. Looking at Ivan's worst nightmare ever come true. And if you think after putting me through that, having me suffer death and all stuff, wax on my ears. If you think after putting me through that, having me suffer death and all stuff for my wife and having me be porn star, I'm gonna make reels for my channel. You got another thing coming. I'm not making any videos for you. I'm piecing the fuck out of this after I make this video. And you cannot have your full cake. You chose to cause mess in my life, as I'm also gonna rub in your face. When I'm king, you're left behind. You're not saved. There's no way I'll let you let me pay a price to be with my wife and have you not pay a price. You're also gonna pay a price. When me, her, king, queen, you're left behind. You're not saved. And you're gonna feel abandoned, left behind. My God, you got what you fucking deserve. And the countdown's ticking, man. Sometime around November 10th, I am making a final announcement. After that, I am done. And I'm gonna let my family know that I'm done my book, and they're eventually gonna see me upstairs. And the time has come. I'll pay this fee. I suffered death. You got your bullshit test from Ivan. And I come back to life. My wife is fresh. You can see me now. I see my beautiful wife, not just, you know what I'm saying? Me and her have a good time together, and we start skies and living our life, and you're left behind. Obviously. I don't know. I come back from death. The day happens. I cry my heavy tears. My wife's crying. Oh my God, Ivan, baby. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see VJ crying. Oh my God, Ivan, my baby. You're gonna see VJ crying. Guaranteed, before I die, I'm gonna hear VJ crying, and I'm gonna hear my heartbeat. I'm gonna hear VJ crying. You know what I'm saying? He's always gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? And then what? And I'm out, and 1 minute later I wake up. All I have to do is just wake up 1 minute later, and I get it over with. And then 1 minute later, I don't know, 2 seconds later, 1 minute later, I wake up in the hospital. Like, holy shit, I got death over with. I'm saying, I wake up like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I cry my eyes out. You know what I'm saying? My wife can, the moment I come out from death, VJ can now see me, obviously. VJ will appreciate so much. Oh my God, Ivan died for me. He saved me, you know what I'm saying? And VJ's gonna appreciate me. So yeah, you're fucking welcome, sweetie. I fucking saved your ass, man. VJ will be like, oh my God, Ivan saved me. Because VJ has been seeing hell for almost 20 years, man. So that very night when I come out from death, VJ will what? VJ will now see the light. She will no longer see hell. Whereas you guys all see hell because you're wicked people. You do not deserve to see me, obviously. You're waiting. Yeah, I'm proving a point why you guys deserve to see hell. You don't deserve to see me because you're wicked people, man. You're wicked people, and you don't deserve to see me. I'm proving a point. It's fine to hit your mind, yeah, man, we don't deserve to see Ivan. We're wicked people. Yes, you don't deserve to see me because you're wicked people. You deserve to see hell. Just like in the Bible, the wicked are separated from God's glory, and they see hell forever because what? Because they're wicked people, obviously. You guys don't deserve to see me because you're wicked people. You're morally evil people. You deserve to see hell. Obviously. I don't know. I take a cab home. My family won't be there for me because they're the ones who killed me, obviously. You know what I'm saying? As the moment I come home, my family are going to be like, holy shit, Ivan's alive. You know what I'm saying? They're all going, and that's when all the bad things will hit them, and they're going to weep in tears. Ivan, please forgive me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can cry heavy tears all you want. You can cry heavy tears. You know what I'm saying? My stepbrothers will cry heavy tears. My stepfamily will cry heavy tears. Look, man, you can cry all these heavy tears. They're going to cry such heavy tears that you would think I would feel pity for them. You would think I would feel empathy for them. Look, man, you can cry heavy tears all you want. You're wicked people. You don't deserve to be saved. You're going to be left behind. You can cry heavy tears all you want. It's not going to work. The judgment God has set upon the world. You caused mess in my life. I have to deal with this fucked up mess for the rest of my life. You killed me. And at the same time, you choose not to talk to me in the public eye. You act like you don't watch my videos. Hence, the judgment of God is set upon the world. You're not going to be saved, obviously. And VJ's family will cry heavy tears too. VJ, please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, VJ. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I wish I could take it all back. I'm sorry, VJ. You know what I'm saying? We were blinded by VJ. We were blinded by our envy. Yes, you guys were blinded by our envy. I'm trying to prove how wicked you are, obviously. And VJ would be like, yeah, VJ. You would think you think VJ would show some empathy for them, but VJ. Look, man, you can cry all these heavy tears all you want. You're wicked people. You're not good people. You don't deserve to be saved. You deserve to be left behind. You're not going to be saved, obviously. As you just killed my husband, who's innocent, who didn't do anything wrong. You killed an innocent man to be with his wife. And you purposely set the whole thing up for the mess with me. And you set the whole thing up for the mess with Ivan, obviously. You locked all doors with me. You hid your wealth from me for 30 years. The whole thing is you had both members of the family have sex with both of us. The whole thing is fucked up. That's why VJ is running away with me, obviously. Everything is so fucked up with the families that me and VJ have to abandon them. We have to run away. We can't even be with them. Because the whole thing is, they just kill an innocent man. They cause mess in our lives. They hid their wealth from us for 30 years. They lock all the doors on us. They act like VJ's not my wife. You know, so they act like I'm not God. The whole thing is fucked up. Ivan and VJ have to abandon the families. And so I set the whole thing up where Ivan and VJ are guaranteed going to peace out. So I'm a fucking genius, obviously. Okay, Ivan, you can release your book on Lulu now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then chances are they're gonna hire someone. I'm gonna tell them, hey guys, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you guys to hire someone to help me release. Yeah, Ivan, we'll hire someone to help you release your book on Lulu. The reason why the stepfans will now let me release my book on Lulu is because I paid my debt. They made their tens of billions of dollars off my porn fee. As the stepfans are gonna make the whole world's gonna be buying my porn videos, so they're gonna make tens of billions of dollars off my porn fee. I paid my debt off. At the same time, they got their bullshit sex. The main reason why they want me to pay his fees is because they want to see me have sex, and they want to cause mess in my wife's life. Obviously, at the same time, they also want to make money too. Obviously, look, I paid my debt. I paid my porn fee. You made your tens of billions of dollars. Now let me make my money off my book. Obviously, hence why, okay, Ivan paid his debt. He killed him. Let him make his money. Let me make my fucking money. Yeah. They hire someone. I set up my Lulu account. You know what I'm saying? I set up my payment structure, PayPal Canadian, obviously, because I live in Canada, obviously. I released my book. I released my print for $100 on Lulu, and I released my ebook for $22 on Lulu. I put the tag Lasso for Zanus. When you guys go on the Lulu site and you search for books, all you have to do is type in Lasso for Zanus or Zanus. I'm gonna tag it, obviously, and my book will pop up, obviously. And the moment I release my book for purchase on Lulu, I am immediately gonna buy my print right away because I know the whole world is gonna go on a frenzy mode buying my book, especially the book nerds. The book nerds are all going to be lining up to buy my book. Hence why I'm going to purchase my print right away. That way when I get my print in the mail, I can read. I can read what? I get my print in a good week or something like that, and I get to read my print, obviously. Obviously. Right? And once what? Yeah. And once I release my book for purchase on Lulu, there's a good chance the moment I come back from death, that very day I'll be releasing my book for purchase on Lulu, obviously. And they're gonna hire either that day or the next day. The day I come back from death will be the day I release my book for purchase on Lulu, or I'll release it for purchase on Lulu like a day later or something like that. But sometime within the first few days, I'll release my book for purchase on Lulu. And once I release my book for purchase on Lulu, the leftover money that I have, I will celebrate, as I should have some money in my bank. I will celebrate, as they're going to pay me when I pay this fee, obviously. I'm going to celebrate, get beer. I might even get drunk that day. I'm going to get like 12 beers. I'm going to go get drunk. I go to the store, I get 12 beers, I get the smokes. Because I now know I'm about to see my wife and I'm going to be king, man. I defeat the gatekeepers, I'm going to be king now. I'm going to be a multi-billionaire. I don't know what it's like to be a billionaire. I'm going to have that smile on my face. I defeat the gatekeepers, I'm going to see my beautiful wife in a good 40 days from now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to celebrate. And I'm going to probably get a laugh out of my old videos. Watch my final announcement videos. Get a laugh out of my old videos. Oh my God, this is me before I was about to become king, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to start getting rid of all the stuff in my room. All my shitty clothing, I will donate it. Wash all my clothes. My underwears I will keep. I'll keep all that, obviously. My underwears I will keep for myself, obviously. But all my ripped clothes, I'll throw it in the garbage. And all my other clothes, I will donate it to what? I'll be donating it to Big Brother. Big Brother is a company here in Canada where you donate clothes. I'll donate it to Big Brother, or I'll donate it to the thrift store. And Vija will most likely donate all her clothes too. To the thrift store too, obviously. Vija will most likely donate all her clothes to the thrift store too. Obviously. As Vija knows she can get a whole new set of clothing with me, obviously. When we're king queen, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I say my final 40 goodbyes. You're gonna people are I go to the Armor Bar, the restaurant, the Marina, Denty's, the shawarma shop here in Elmer. I have some good memories there. The Wilfred Levine Depanneur in Elmer. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm promoting your Depanneur out there. You know what I'm saying? I recommend all you guys in Elmer. I recommend you check out the Wilfred Levine Depanneur here in Elmer. It's a good Depanneur that's cheaper than it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're welcome. I'm promoting your fucking Depanneur out there. The Bob's Pizza here in Elmer. I recommend all you guys in Elmer check out Bob's Pizza in Elmer. Bob's Pizza is good stuff, obviously. I'll go to Bob's Pizza, you know what I'm saying, the shawarma shop, the Depanneur here in Elmer, the Ultramar here in Elmer. You know what I'm saying? I want to be checking out all those places. Checking all those places in what? In Elmer, obviously. And I'm going to what? I'm going to say my family base. And all those owners are all going to be like, they're all going to tell, once I'm king, oh yeah, Ivan used to come here. You know, so the owner of the owner of the Depanneur in Elmer, he's like, yeah, Ivan used to come here all the time. We bought beer and smokes all the time. You know what I'm saying? The shawarma shop people, yeah, Ivan used to order food from here a lot. He came here. All these people are gonna, yeah, people at Boss Foods, yeah, Ivan used to come here late at night, buy slices. Everything would become so sacred, obviously. Like I said in my last video, right? I don't know, 30 days go by, I get this email confirmation, you received a payment from PayPal. I'm excited, oh my god, I wonder how much I got paid, you know what I'm saying? I go on my PayPal, I log into my PayPal account, I see my first check, you see the statements, okay, Lulu took 40%, they took 30% off ebook, you know what I'm saying? PayPal took like 3.9%. PayPal's gonna make like $300,000, $300 million off my book, obviously. That's why I don't want Amazon charge me for any of the payments, obviously. You know, I see my first check. Oh, your first check is $6.7 million. I'm like, holy shit! I'm fucking. I see the 6.7. I see the nine zeros. Yeah, man. I see the 9 zeros. I'm like, holy shit! I'm rich. I'm fucking loaded. I'm a billionaire now. I immediately transfer the money to my Scotiabank account, and now I know I have billions in my account. I'm like, holy shit! I'm rich. I'm loaded now. Yeah, man. I'm fucking loaded. And New World will know I got paid because I have the keys, obviously. And the moment I get that check, I'm immediately going to book my hotel at the Chateau Cartier. Obviously, that's Chateau Cartier. And guarantee when I go out and grab a bite to eat, some people will even give me dirty looks. Because they know. All these guys make what, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 a year. Whereas Ivan is a son of God. He has the keys. He wrote a masterpiece. And he made his easy billions. That's why I told you. That's why in my last video, all my so-called friends in Darcy, they all treat me like shit. You know what I'm saying? I obviously had good moments. I had good moments with my so-called friends, obviously. We had some good tight moments, obviously, together, obviously. As we're all going to tell the future generation, yeah, me and Ivan were tight. Supposed to be tight, right? But a lot of them make fun of me, obviously. I now know why. Because why? Because they're all envious of me, obviously. Ivan has the hottest woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a multi-billionaire in the future, owning his own big-ass skyscraper company. He's going to be living the billionaire life. Was we're all making 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,000, $100,000 a year. That's why they all envy me, obviously. That's why they all treat me like shit. That's why all throughout my life, teachers kept putting me down, all this stuff, because of their envious nature, obviously. That's why my grade 6 teacher treated me like shit. Because of her envy, obviously. She knows all, I don't know, in 2000, in 20, in 18 years from now, Ivan will be king and queen with his wife. 2004 was when I was in grade 6, right? Yeah, 18 years from now, Ivan O'Mara will be king and queen with his wife, and I'm going to be making like $40,000, $50,000 a year. That's why she treated me like shit, because of her envy, obviously. She hated me so much that she went overboard and she yelled at me for accidentally spitting on the ground. She called me a filthy, filthy human being. She called me a filthy, filthy human being. Obviously. A filthy, like, you call a 12-year-old kid a filthy, filthy human being for accidentally spitting on the ground. She should clean it up. You're so evil. How dare you do that? I'm like, it was an accident. She said, I don't care. You're a filthy, filthy human being. She was yelling at me. Even my friend, my so-called friend, you know what I'm saying? My so-called friend, I'm saying, who was like pretty much my best friend. Even he's like, I cried. He's like, holy shit, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? She went a bit overboard on you, man. You know what I'm saying? She was, yeah, man. She went overboard on me. My so-called friend, you know who you are. You remember that moment when she yelled at me. That teacher went fucking overboard on me. She yelled at me, man. She yelled at me and I cried. She yelled. It was the end of the year, end of the school. She yelled at me and I cried, man. I cried tears. I was a 12-year-old kid. She fucking yelled at me. You know who you are. You're gonna be left behind, abandoned when we went for king and queen. And you got what you fucking deserve, obviously. Yeah, you put me in retard class when I was in grade 7, and I proved you wrong. I finished my own high school, and I even got better marks than most of the guys in Darcy for English and history. Yeah, there you go. And so I shut that teacher up for good. I shut her up for good, obviously. And I wrote a fantasy novel that you can never write. As I'm gonna keep saying this, I challenge any author out there. I'm saying this live on camera. I challenge any author out there. Once you read Last of Us Zanes, I challenge you to write a fantasy novel better than that. You cannot. As Last of Us Zanes is an unbeatable story. It is an untouchable book. No fantasy book. I'm talking about fantasy here. No fantasy book can top Last of Us Zanes. Not even Lord of the Rings. Way of Kings does not top Last of Us Zanes. You know what I'm saying? Name of the Wind does not top Last of Us Zanes. Last of Us Zanes is a unique story. No fantasy novel can top that story. Because it's a very unique story. And God blessed me with an amazing gift, and I wrote a masterpiece. I wrote a book that no book can beat. You're looking at an unbeatable story because I'm a fucking creative genius. So I booked my hotel for 10 days at the Chateau Cartier. I'll go to Ottawa. I got rid of all my shitty clothing. I know I take my luggage. I'm like, goodbye, Elmer. I turn around, look at my house. I'm ready to leave my house. I booked that hotel, obviously, for 10 days. You know what I'm saying? I go to Ottawa, I buy some clothes. Obviously, I buy some nice clothes, obviously. And what? I buy some nice clothes and I buy some nice clothes, obviously. And I'll buy a good, like, I don't know, 2 pair of shoes, like 3 pair of pants, maybe 4 pair of shirts. That's enough. I want to save the clothes shopping when I'm with my wife. I want to buy some nice clothes. That way, when I see my wife, I look fly, obviously. I might even buy a toque, a nice toque for myself. When I see my wife, I look nice and fly, obviously. Oh my God, look at Ivan. Look at Ivan, knows then. And I charter my own private jet. I'm going to fly privately to Los Angeles. Book a flight from Ottawa to Los Angeles. I'll leave around 12 at noon, 12 o'clock. And I'll probably arrive at Los Angeles around 6 or 7 around there. And the moment I leave Elmer in Ottawa, I take the cab to the plane. Obviously, I'm gonna look at Elmer. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna miss Elmer. Remember that scene in Twilight when the vampires they sense Bella's blood, and you had that scene when Edward was with Bella. You see Bella's friends, and they're looking around. And they had that look. I'm gonna have that exact same look. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna miss Elmer. I'm gonna miss Ottawa because I'm never coming back to Ottawa after I see my wife. As I've lived there for 20 years. VJ might want to visit Ottawa, but I'm never coming back to Ottawa once I live with my wife, obviously, right? Who knows? Maybe in the future I might come back. I don't know. Maybe in 40 years from now, 30 years from now, I might. Hey, VJ, let's go to Elmer. And I go to Elmer and I see, oh my God, VJ, I lived in this house. I might. Who knows? Maybe in a good 30 years from now, I might check. Me and VJ can come to Elmer. Hey, VJ, I want to go back to my hometown where I grew up, and I go to Elmer and all that stuff. 30 years from now, I go to Elmer, and I'm saying all the people who are in Darcy now, they're all fucking old. They're all like 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? They all have grandkids and all that stuff. It's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how Assassin to be. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Even the cab driver will have that shitty look. Man, Ivan's peacing out with his wife. He's gonna be king. His wife came with him, living the life. We're all left behind. Yeah, you made your choice. You would have seen that amazing glory had you let me and be together, but you couldn't let go of your envy, obviously. And so I set the whole thing up. You got your rip-off sex. You got your fucked up mess with Ivan's life. Now we're king and queen. You're left behind. You're not safe. And so I set the whole thing up, obviously. I'm a fucking genius. I don't know. I give the cab driver a nice $8 tip. Because now that I'm a billionaire, I can easily give people nice tips. I can give the cab driver a nice $8 tip, which is nice, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to miss Ottawa, you know what I'm saying? I arrive to the airport. I arrive to the airport in a private plane. I'm not flying commercial. I cannot stand commercial. I am never flying commercial. I'm flying private to Los Angeles. The private plane's waiting for me, obviously. Hey, here's your private flight. Here's your private plane, you know what I'm saying? The private plane's waiting for me. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm in my, oh my God, goodbye Ottawa, goodbye Elmer. I give the cab driver a nice $8 tip. Because now that I'm a billionaire, I can give people nice tips. As when me and Vijay go out to restaurants, I can easily give the waiters a nice $100, $150, even $200 tip if I want to. I'm not going to go any higher than $200 for tip. As you're like, if you're giving $500, you're being stupid. Even though $500 is pocket change, I'm never going to give a waiter $500 tip. That's crazy. But I'll give them like a nice $100, $150, $200 tip, which is nice, obviously. And Vijay will obviously be giving the waiters nice tips too. Nice 100. Like whenever I do the takeouts with the actors and crew, and I'm gonna every time I'll give the waiters a nice like $150, $200 tip. Hence why all the waiters are gonna want to serve me and my wife and the actors because they know they're gonna get that big ass tip. Obviously, give the waiters a nice $150, $200 tip, which is nice. Obviously, give the cab driver a nice $8 tip. You know what I'm saying? He's like, have a good one. I'm saying, thank you so much, Ivan. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm saying, and the private. I see the pilot. The private plane's waiting for me. I go on the plane. I'm like, holy shit, this is so cool. I've never been on a plane before. You know what I'm saying? You know, I said, okay, we're off to Los Angeles. I'm saying the plane flies to Los Angeles, obviously. And all I'm going to be thinking about is, oh my God, I can't wait to meet VJ. I am nervous as fuck. Because I've never been in a relationship before. A hot chick like that, I've never been in a relationship before. Hence why I'm going to be very, very nervous, obviously. I'm going to be very, very nervous meeting VJ. Very, very nervous. I won't be shy or square because I just had sex with hundreds of women. And so I'm no longer the square shy Ivan, obviously. But I'm going to be nervous to meet her, obviously. A hot chick like that, guaranteed I'm going to be nervous. And, you know what I'm saying, as soon as I ride to Los Angeles, you know, so I get out the plane, I go to the airport. Yeah, I'm either going to meet VJ inside the airport, or I'm going to meet her behind the airport. Because if it's a private flight, I don't have to go. I don't have to go through the customs. I can just go through the back. So high chance I'll meet Vijay at the back of the airport. Vijay will know who I am. She's connected with me. Oh my God, Ivan's arrived. You know what I'm saying? And I arrive. You see Vijay waiting for me. You see her all tearing up. She's anxious to see me. You know what I'm saying? I see her. I'm guaranteed gonna tear up too, obviously, because I know what horror and hell I went through just to be with my wife, obviously. And as soon as she sees me, she runs and gives me this big hug, man. She sees me and she just gives me this big ass hug. Obviously. She gives me this big ass hug, you know what I'm saying? She hugs me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, relax, you know what I'm saying? Guaranteed we're both gonna cry, obviously, when we meet each other. Because I know what hell we just went through. The mass, the horror mass, as well as me suffering death for her. I know what I went through just to be with her. The doors being locked to me, I wrote my own book. And that's why Vijay will appreciate me so much, because I fucking saved her ass, man. We hug, you know what I'm saying? She gives me this huge, huge hug, obviously. And then I guarantee people are going to take out their phones and take pictures. I'll be trying online. My prediction is the first pictures you're going to see of me and Vijay together is me and her at the airport. That's going to be the first pictures you're going to see of me and Vijay together. Obviously. And then me and Vijay will exit the airport. We'll exit the airport. And then the first thing Vijay will ask me, Ivan, how much did you get paid, man? I'm like, I don't know, Vijay, I got paid $6.7 million. Vijay's like, holy shit, Ivan, that's a lot of money. By the way, Ivan, you going to share that? I'm like, yeah, I might share it. You're saying, Ivan, you going to share that? I'm like, yeah, I might share it. You know what I'm saying? Once you go to Vancouver, we'll register for our Scotiabank card, debit card, and Visa. That's the first thing we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do when we go to Vancouver is we're going to register. We're gonna book the suite, obviously, in a hotel, and then after that, we have to, within the next few days, we'll register for our Scotiabank debit card and Visa. That way, Vijay can share the account, because Vijay wants a piece of that pie, obviously, because she's greedy, obviously, and she obviously wants a piece of that pie. And she's the only one who's worth my royalties because she's the spirit of God. She's my nature. Whereas no one around this planet is worth my royalties. Those Hollywood actors are not worth my royalties. Amazon's worth my royalties because they're my distributors. So because they're distributing my movie, of course they're worth a piece of the pie, because they're distributing my movie, they're distributing my posters worldwide. Hence why they're worth a nice 4%, but they're not worth any more than that. Right? Yeah, when I meet Vijay and then we stay at that suite, we hook up. Guarantee when we go to that suite, me and Vijay are gonna hook up right away. Crazy, crazy sex, obviously. Like I say, crazy, obviously. And I don't know, we go, hey Vijay, let's go in jacuzzi, and I tell Vijay about Sky Source. We start Sky Source, obviously. Are you with me on this, Vijay? I am with you on this, I'm saying. And okay, Vijay, we're gonna start Sky Source. You know what I'm saying? And then 2 days later we fly to, you know what I'm saying? And again, while we're in Los Angeles, we hang out, we go to the restaurant, we go to the club, we make out. People are going to be taking pictures, everyone staring around the city, constant trends online, the whole world watching. It's me and Vijay will begin to feel on top of the world. And you guys will be like, holy shit, I even totally forgot about his Savage House channel. Yes, once I am came West Screen with me, I am totally going to forget about this stupid Savage House channel. As now I am a famous celebrity, famous author. Vijay is famous with me. You have the fame of us being together. We're famous now. More famous on his Hollywood side, because the whole world's watching us. And so I'm totally going to forget about the stupid Savage House channel, man. I'm now a billionaire. I'm living the billionaire life with my wife. And so I'm totally going to forget about my old life, man. I'm now living the life with my wife, man. Staying at top-notch suites, all that stuff. See what I'm saying here? I'm now in a relationship. I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship. Especially being in a relationship with a girl like that. With a woman like that. I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship with someone like, especially someone like Vijay. You see what I'm saying here? So I don't know, 2 days later, we fly to Vancouver, we register for our Scotiabank debit card and Visa. And Vijay will be like, oh my God, Ivan, we have all this money. Hey, Ivan, let's go to this clothing store. Let's buy these shoes. Let's buy these clothes. Hey, Ivan, let's buy our yacht. Let's buy our jet. And I'm saying, Ivan, let's build that dream condo. And me and Vijay, we hire a real estate agent, we find a roof. We hire architects and we plan and build our own rooftop condo. You know what I'm saying? And we build our own rooftop condo. We buy our yacht, we buy our jet, we do sleepovers in the yacht, we go clothes shopping. And while that's going on, people will take pictures in Vancouver. Everyone's staring. Videos and pictures, trying online. Me and Vijay are going to check out clubs in Vancouver. Trends and pictures of me and her making out. Club, trying online, the whole world's watching. Yeah, me and Vijay are feeling on top of the world. It's like a drug, man. It's like an adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? Once the documents are all taken care of, we bought our yacht, we bought our jet, we never have to fly commercial ever again. And we build that condo. Me and Vijay can now call George Lucas and we'll plan Sky Source. Building the office, buying the land. Hopefully I can find land downtown, but if I can't, I'm going to have my office outside downtown. buy the land, build the office for me and wife and 17, man, build the building for the special effects team. But once that's all taken care of, we send Rodriguez home. Me and Visa will take our 1 year vacation. Obviously, we'll take our 1 year vacation. I'll check my calendar for a second.